New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. I know you were expecting Jim Babcock. We had some technical difficulties, so you'll just have to deal with me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for morning prayer on Friday, April 4th, 2025. My name is Zoe DeMiro. My pronouns are he and him. I am a prayer practitioner here with the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored to be able to spend time with you in prayer, as always. So please know that we love to pray. It's what we do. And prayer is absolutely one of the most powerful things that we have in our spiritual arsenal. Well, that's too more like in our spiritual toolbox. There we go. That's much better. If there is anything that's in your heart or anything that's on your mind that you would like prayer for, by all means, do let me know. We love to pray. We have a team of ministers and practitioners who are here to hold the high watch on your behalf. So if there's anything at all that you would like prayer for, please know that you can send us a prayer request here at prayer@ntmedia.org, or you can, if you're watching live, you can put something into the comments. And I always check the comments before I leave. So if I have started my prayer and I had not seen your request, please know that I will most certainly be honoring that request and praying on your behalf. So today I wanted to just acknowledge that we have the ability, the absolute ability to change so much in our life experience. We don't have the ability to change everything in our life. So many things are outside of our control. But what we do have control over is how we view things, how we act and react. And there is what we see on the surface, and there is what lies beneath. So I want to pray rather from a place of release, because one of the things that I have found in my own practice is that it's not necessarily about what I add into my life, into my practice and such, that can make the biggest difference. Oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes, it is a matter of what I can remove, what I can release, that makes the biggest difference. So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Just allow yourself to be fully present to this moment. And so we start with the idea of release. We start with the concept of recognizing that this moment, this very moment, this sacred moment, can only be fully enjoyed, fully participated in, if we release whatever is outside if we release the need, the desire to know, and just rest in a deeper knowing of who and whose each of us is. I know that each of us has been created by the One. I know, I can feel it deep within me, that each of us is the beloved of the beloved. And when I look at this, and when I recognize that there is no duality, there is no other force outside of God, that's really important. I grew up believing that there was the force of good and the force of evil, that there was God and that there was the devil, and that they were always sort of fighting with me to do what the right thing would be. But I recognize now that having been created from the one source, there can be nothing outside of that. There can be truly no such entity as evil. Do people do things that we might classify as evil acts? Yes, most certainly. But there is no true entity of evil. So I can release that. I start with that point, and it is huge. It is huge for me to say, yes, evil is not a force that is fighting against love. But love is a power that is greater than anything. I can feel that in my heart. I can feel that flowing through my spirit. And by recognizing that strength, by recognizing that incredible energy that love brings, I know that this is available to me. And so I go from that deep knowledge to a realization of how that can play out in my life and how that does play out in my life each and every day. When I open myself to love, I find it so much easier to release anger. I don't need to hold on to that anger. Yes, there are certainly times that anger it's an emotion, it's a valid emotion, but it is not a way to live. It is not going to be my underlying sense. My underlying sense is going to be one of love, because that allows me to express compassion. Compassion for myself, and even more importantly, in these days, compassion for others. Being able to hold what is going on in this world with love rather than fear, rather than doubt, rather than uncertainty, enables me to be far more powerful. I cannot manifest peace if I don't believe in peace. I cannot manifest love if I do not believe in love. And so I hold true to who I am. I hold true to my beliefs. I hold true to my spiritual identity as the beloved of the beloved. And I know that I am powerful because I am a channel for that force. I am a channel for that flow of energy that we call love. And it has been scientifically proven that the vibration of love is greater, stronger, higher than most anything else. And so I allow that to infuse my thoughts, to infuse my actions. I allow that to enable me to discern the truth of what I see, recognizing that what is on the surface is often unimportant compared to what lies beneath. And so when I want to release, it's not simply a matter of my saying, I'm not going to think this way, or I'm not going to act that way. It's about, what do I do as an alternative? What positive act, what positive thought can I use to affirm the goodness that is? When we pray, we speak of this as being affirmative prayer, because it is not about asking for anything. It's not about take this away from it. It's about affirming who and whose we are. For me to do that, I need to release. I need to release not only things like anger, but also things like grudges, things that play in the back of my mind, and biases that I might not even be aware of initially. And so I turn my attention to what I do, to what I think, to what I say. And I allow and ensure that I can be in alignment with that as much as possible, as often as possible. And I hold self-compassion for those times when I invariably step to the side of the path. So, today my prayer for each and every one of us is from that place of knowing, from that place of opening to all that is good, from that place of releasing that which does not serve, releasing that which does not provide a benefit to the world or to myself. And so I know that this bird goes into the law, and it is the law which must say yes. It is the seed that is planted in the soil. The soil doesn't say, I'll think about it. The soil simply grows that seed. And so I allow the law to do what it does. I enable my own understanding of manifestation by holding true and holding strong to my thought, to my intention. And I allow that intention into the law to become manifestation. And in doing so, I am thankful. I am indeed grateful. I am confident. I am certain. And in that certainty, having given this to God, I can release, I can let go. And so it is. Hello, Mara. Oh, it is so good to see you. Mara says, and so it is. Yes, he is. She is in alignment with love and releasing everything else. Beautiful. That feels joyful to me. Truly joyful. So, folks, I apologize for our technical difficulties today. We'll be back on track. No worries there. And please know, without a doubt, you are loved. Oh, my goodness. You are love. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.